Danny Quayle, who was a winner a couple of weeks ago on Demolition Derby Sunday. We also have 358 Mark Hargreaves. Number 10 is Mike Craine. 931 Brandon Parker. Josh French is in car number 53. Georgina Moore is 69. And at the back to start off with, it's the return of the Maverick. Number 1, Nick Ford in the pink and black. And he needs no introduction as he makes a return to Onchan Raceway. A welcome one at that. Will it be a successful one? Well, time will tell. Still on the yellow flag as they go round. There's been a very, very interesting battle on the track between number 10, Mike Craine, and 358, Mark Hargreaves, so far this season. Will that be reignited in race number 1 this evening? Danny Quayle also finished with a podium and a race win on Derby Sunday, as we said. That was after a torrid start. But we are racing for the first time in the Pro Rods tonight. Who will make the best start? We know that number 10, Mike Craine, 358 Mark Hargreaves, and 931 Brandon Parker, all very, very capable around this famous raceway. They've got to catch up with Danny Quayle though, as he leads from the outset of this race. As the engines roar past this main stand. Smoke flaring up there from the exhaust of Mark Hargreaves in car number 358, who's just trying to chase after number 40, Danny Quayle. And it is a chasing pack which features some very illustrious drivers. Plenty of quality out there on the track. There's 53, Josh French is hunting down 931 Brandon Parker. Nick Ford is engaged in that battle with 69 Georgina Moore at the back. Both of them previous winners. It's unlikely that they will stay there at the back. They like to be at the other end of proceedings. But so far that's been dominated by number 40, Danny Quayle. But a bit of the chassis just hanging off there of the car, I think, of Danny Quayle. Could that hold him up? What are breezy conditions, very sunny, very dry out there, but it is windy here. Still no change, it's still number 40, Danny Quayle, leading ahead of 358, Mark Hargreaves, and number 10, Mike Craine, occupying 3rd place, but there we see 931, Brandon Parker has finally got his rewards for that effort. With his back tyres just locking up there as he goes round turn 3, and that gives the opportunity for 53, Josh French. Try and get his own back as number 40 Danny Quayle has now retired. Just lost all power there and his problems with his car again. And he'll be hoping that that isn't a sign of things to come this evening. So we do have a new race leader. And that is the form of 358 Mark Hargreaves. And it's a decent lead as they advance onto the back straight. He's followed by number 10 Mike Craine in that green car. And a duo of 931 Brandon Parker and 53 Josh French, who have been sparring out there on the track. Number 69 Georgina Moore is another retirement. We're left with 5 cars out there, all with considerable pedigree as we move on to our final 3 laps. On the race leader does number 358, Mark Hargreaves in pole position. He's aiming to grab that checkered flag and make it a winning start tonight. He is in the lead, and it's quite a significant one at this stage, with 2 laps remaining. The task ahead of number 10, Mike Craine, is quite a considerable one now. He can't let number 358, Mark Hargreaves, get too far in front of him because there's not long left in this contest in the Pro Rods, as Hargreaves looks on course to take that checkered flag. Unless we see a memorable second, or final lap I should say, from number 10, Mike Craine. Here comes 358, Mark Hargreaves. Well, it's not been plain sailing, but he has won the opening production rods race of the night. Mark Hargreaves is your winner. Number 10, Mike Craine in second. 931. Brandon Parker takes third. He had to overtake number 53, Josh French, but he did do so after threatening for lengthy spells in that race. Number 1, Nick Ford, is a finisher. Well, he knows how difficult it is in this class. So much competition out there on the track. But the opening winner, as he has been so often at Onchan Raceway this season, and he continues that great form to start the evening with. Your race winner in car number 358. Give it up for Mark Hargreaves. Have they recovered from that demolition derby? 667 Nick Hollister, number 15 is Tony Pitt, 1 double eight Ashley Harrison, 18 is Glenn Craine, number 71 is Stephen Guest, and Lee Jordan is in car number 24. And there are problems already for Nick Hollister. Looked like he was doing a few burnouts there before he was getting going, and 15 Tony Pitt races into that early lead. It seems like he is stuck in the middle there. 667 Nick Hollister. As here comes 15 Tony Pitt. Is there going to be an early collision between the pair? Well, I think in fairness to Tony Pitt, he was just trying to avoid Nick Hollister, but for how long? Because 667 Hollister is right ahead of him, even though he is at the back of this race. It is 15 Tony Pitt who leads. And there we go, spiraling out of control and smoke everywhere. It's hard for any of the drivers to see that smoke screen. And 667 Hollister just clips the side there. I think that was... I can't quite see which car that was who he clipped. But he did just swerve and spiral out of control. Who's that? And it's Lee Jordan it was who bore the brunt of that collision, clattering into the side. It remains to be seen whether we see him again. I think this race is going to be red flag. There it comes. And resumes, and there is the green flag. 15 Tony Pitt, and in opposite of him is 71 Stephen Guest. And what a restart for him, because he has taken the lead. 71 Stephen Guest is now in the race lead ahead of 15 Tony Pitt and 188 Ashley Harrison in third place at the moment. Number 18 Glenn Craine is a bit further back there in fourth. That would be just what 71 Stephen Guest was hoping for. Just that little bit of space. He forced Tony Pitt out wide, and it looks like there is going to be another retirement, that of number 15 Tony Pitt, who has led for parts of this race. But he won't be finishing it. He will sit out alongside 667 Nick Hollister and number 24 Lee Jordan. Might as well do a spot of sunbathing while he's there as well. So 71 Stephen Guest leads 188 Ashley Harrison. 18 Glenn Craine is still in proceedings, but he's some way off. He's going to pull out all the stops if he gets to within touching distance of number 71 Stephen Guest. And what can Ashley Harrison do just to apply the pressure onto Stephen Guest and make him think a bit more about what he's doing? Because while he's got the distance between himself and the chasing cars, 71 Stephen Guest will be feeling quite comfortable, quite relaxed on his way around here, but we know that when pressure is applied, that is when errors creep into performances. And here comes 188 Ashley Harrison. I wouldn't say hot on the heels of 71 Stephen Guest, but he's giving it a right good go. Will there be a twist in this race? Just one lap remaining for these drivers. Number 71 Stephen Guest who made a brilliant restart after that stoppage following the collision between 667 Nick Hollister and number 24 Lee Jordan. He's never looked back since, although there is a late charge here from Ashley Harrison, but it's too little, too late, and the win goes to number 71 Stephen Guest. Harrison in second, and here comes number 18 Grant Crellin. He does finish in third place. But that was all about the restart for number 71, Stephen Guest. Number 15, Tony Pitt, had led in the early stages of this race. The problems with his car meant he had to retire early. But even so, before he'd done that, number 71, Guest, had passed him to move into first position. And when he did take the lead, it was really a formality from there. He picks up the checkered flag and goes round for his lap of honour, trying to avoid the mini stocks. But your race winner in the first bangers race of the night is the driver of car number 71, Stephen Guest. Confirmation, your race winner, number 71, Stephen Guest. 179 is Jordan Halligan-Bunce, and number 17 is Harry Watson. But still, we're under yellow flag conditions. The yellow flag is raised. Are we finally going to see racing for the second time in the mini stocks tonight? There we have it. The green flag drops. And now the racing can start in earnest. And 123, Ben Kelly, immediately overtaken on his inside by number 27, Josh Watson, who's looking to continue an excellent start to the night. One win under his belt already as he catches up and goes past 25. Pema Nisanka on that back straight. An electric start from 27, Josh Watson. But Nisanka fighting back and breathing down his neck are both Josh Watson and Harry Watson. And one after the other, they look to pass him. Number 27, Josh Watson, has indeed passed Pema Nisanka. Following suit is number 17, Harry Watson. There's a battle of the brothers between 1 and 2 at the moment. 27, Josh Watson just has the edge ahead of 17. The man known as the hot shot, Harry Watson, just trailing Josh, but there's really not much in it in the early stages of this race. As 25, Pema Nisanka, has been hunted down by Jordan Halligan-Bunce. And he's in the mood for a bit of contact tonight, it seems. Jordan Halligan-Bunce shunted into the back of 123 Ben Kelly before the race even got the green flag and the signal for the race to start. He's just had a slight bit of contact there with Pema Nisanka to move into third spot. Well, he's in the mix at the moment, and there's a duel out there on the track between 27 Josh Watson and his brother number 17 Harry Watson. A sibling rivalry as Josh Watson forced out wide, and it's number 17 Harry who creeps past him on his inside. An interesting exchange, and it's 17 Harry Watson who takes charge of this race, and he advances past him. And can he now just extend the gap between him and the cars behind him, led by number 27 Josh Watson, then 179 Jordan Halligan-Bunce. But really at the moment, at this stage of the race, as they move on to the final 3 laps, this is a 2-horse race, and it's between the 2 Watsons. Josh Watson already with a win tonight. Harry Watson looking to emulate that achievement. And he's going the right way about doing that so far, isn't he? As the sun beats down here at Onchan Raceway, number 17, Harry Watson, is 2 laps away from joining his brother with 1 win apiece in the mini stocks tonight. And he's so far so good. It doesn't look like there's going to be a challenge coming from anywhere else other than number 27, Josh Watson, who's got the taste for success. But it's Harry Watson with the bit between his teeth. And he knows that if he stays concentrated, if he stays focused, he will join his brother as a victor here. And it'll be 1 win apiece in the mini stocks here around the final turn. Number 17, Harry Watson. The checkered flag is waving. And it's a win for Watson for the 2nd time tonight, but this time for Harry Watson. 27, Josh Watson in 2nd. And Jordan Halligan-Brunt's in car number 179. Rounding off the top 3. Well, the pleasing thing is all cars finished. Number 25, Pema Nisanka in 4th and 123. The blue top of Ben Kelly finishing in 5th. Well, he had to deal with the competition out there, which came largely from number 27, a man he knows very well, Josh Watson, who is already a winner tonight. He's taking the checkered flag round to the rapturous applause of the crowd here this evening. And now doing so after race 2 in the mini stocks. He'll pick up the checkered flag, not for the first time in his stock car racing career. A man who's used to be up there challenging for race wins. He's got a checkered flag emblazoned on the bonnet of his car. And he proved why superb performance that was. And with the increased competition as well, it went from being 3 cars on the track to 5. 25 Pema Nisanka and 123 Ben Kelly, both who were absent from the opening mini stocks race. But they were present for race 2. But it was the same outcome. A win for Watson. Just getting a little helping hand now for his lap of honour, as he has to deal with the obstacle course, which is the production rods who've made it out there onto the track for their 2nd race of the night. We welcome back to the track the production rods. Out there we have at the front in the blue and yellow trim of number 40, Danny Quayle. Behind him, the green of 10, Mike Craine. And the man who set the precedent, the bar high this evening in the first race, number 358, Mark Hargreaves, looking to make it 2 from 2. Then comes 931, the blue and yellow of Brandon Parker. 69 is Georgina Moore. 53 is Josh French. And number 1 is Nick Ford. As the yellow changes to green, and Danny Quayle gets us underway for the 2nd time in the Pro Rods tonight. It's all about, often in these races, who makes a good start. And it looks like a bit of a dodgy start there for 931 Brandon Parker. It's losing a bit of control there in turn number 1, but he recovered well, and he hasn't lost out because of it. But he has lost a bit of ground on the 3 cars ahead of him. Number 10, Mike Craine. Number 358, Mark Hargreaves. And your race leader in these early stages, number 40, Danny Quayle. 53, Josh French to make inroads. Try and seize any leverage given to him by number 69, Georgina Moore. She holds her line well, and she maintains that position as they go on to the back straight. But there's just a nose in it there between Georgina Moore and 53, Josh French. Flying up there to go round turn 1, Danny Quayle. And can Mark Hargreaves capitalise on that? Look at that power from his car. He's so quick when he gets going, and he tries to go around the outside, which is the longer route to go around if you are going to overtake the 358 Mark Hargreaves. That's the best way to go about it. He goes onto the back straight and into the lead, but fighting back is number 40, Danny Quayle. Danny Quayle not backing down. He's saying if you want the race lead, you're going to have to really earn it. And that is a challenge from 358 Mark Hargreaves. How to listen to. Well, it took him almost a lap to do it, but he has gone round 40, Danny Quayle. And now Quayle facing competition from number 10, Mike Craine. But he's doing a better job of just keeping in that bay. Making sure he keeps his distance. There is a new race leader, it is Mark Hargreaves. As we said, set the bar high, but problems there for number 10, Mike Craine. What went wrong there? He just seemed to have his tyres lock up going round that final bend. There was a small collision with the outside of the track. And look how much ground he's lost out there, going from third into fourth. And it looks like into fifth as well, because 53, Josh French is going to have a go around the outside of him. What a costly error that was for Mike Craine. Very out of character as well. He's usually so good here at Onchan Raceway. But it's left the door open for 931 Brandon Parker. He didn't need a second invitation, did he? It'll be interesting now to see how Danny Quayle, how 931 Brandon Parker go about trying to catch up with the race leader. They don't want this to get away from them. Hargreaves, there is a clean path ahead of him now. And that will be just what he wanted. Mark Hargreaves looking to make it 2 from 2. Nick Ford has passed Georgina Moore. And now he's got his sights set on surpassing number 10, Mike Craine. Costly error. Looks like he will not be finishing in the top 3. That is all very good news for the man who's leading this race. 358, Mark Hargreaves. And here he comes on the final bend. The checkered flags waving. It is 2 from 2 for him. Danny Quayle in second. Despite the best efforts of 931 Brandon Parker. 40 Danny Quayle in second. 931 Brandon Parker in third. Fourth is 53 Josh French. Then comes number 10 Mike Craine. 69 is Georgina Moore. And number 1 is Nick Ford. With drama in the pro rods there. And now the inquest will begin in just what happened around turn 4 there, which saw the tyres, it seems, of number 10 Mike Craine just to lock up, losing all power. But the race winner, once again in the production rods tonight, is the man in car number 358, Mark Hargreaves. Confirmation, your race winner, number 358, Mark Hargreaves. Harrison and 71, the G4 saw the opening champion in the bangers, Stephen Guest. They're racing for the second time tonight. Tony Pitt once again taking that early lead. He was a retirement in that first contest. And look at that, tearing across the back straight. Gliding, it seems, gracefully is 1AA Ashley Harrison. Will it be so graceful when he catches up Tony Pitt? I doubt that very much indeed. It just seems to eat up that ground ahead of him. Number 18, Grant Crellin, and 71, Stephen Guest, also quite close to each other as well. And here comes number 18, Grant Crellin, around turn 4, onto the next lap with Stephen Guest only slightly ahead of him. And he'll be just having little anxious glances behind his shoulder to see how close 18 Grant Craine is to him. And he is forcing him out wide there, and he does take a wide line, and it's too wide, and number 18 Grant Craine says thank you very much as he passes him with ease. But yet to pass number 15 Tony Pitt is 188 Ashley Harrison. And that'll be pleasing for number 15 Tony Pitt, because he did lead for the early stages of the first Bangers race, but it looks as if he's going to face some stern competition here from 188 Ashley Harrison as they motor past the main stand. So far this race has been largely without incident, which is most unlike the Bangers, with only 4 of them out there on the track, and number 15 Tony Pitt leading 188 Ashley Harrison. Well, you have to think the longer this race goes on, the more it looks like 188 Ashley Harrison means serious business. The screech of the tyres there from 18 Grant Craine, and there we are, he makes the move on the inside of Tony Pitt around turn 3. After again advancing down that back straight, 188 Ashley Harrison is in the lead now. Number 15 Tony Pitt just dropping back into second. 18 Grant Craine remains in third spot. And there's a large gap there between 15 and 18, and the checkered flags waving for 188 Ashley Harrison. He had to pick his moment, and boy did he pick it absolutely perfectly. A fantastic race there. Not much lap time for any of these drivers to do much about that. But he's a master of his craft, is 188. He's been a winner time and again here at Onchan Raceway. He picks up the checkered flag for the first time tonight. Give him a huge round of applause as he goes round. Your race winner, 188, Ashley Harrison. Confirmation, your race winner, 1-8. But we do have 25, Pema Nisanka, Ben Kelly in car 123, Josh Watson, number 27, and 179, Jordan Halligan-Bunce. Four cars out there, only one can win. 27, Josh Watson has been a winner already. He'll want to add to that. He was very close to doing so. Only his brother stopped him in the previous race. But he's not racing in this next contest. As we get the green flag, Pema Nisanka first through in car number 25, followed by number 27, Josh Watson, 123 in the green off, then Kelly's next through, and then 179. The silver car of Halligan-Bunce. And a brilliant start that is from 27 Josh Watson, but 25 Pema Nisanka hanging on to the race lead by a thread at the moment. Some real aggression on display from 27 Josh Watson, but it's not been enough to earn him pole position as he moves on to lap 2. A battle between 25 and 27. So far, 25 Nisanka has the upper hand. He's yet to win here tonight. He's forced number 27 Watson out wide. He's holding that line brilliantly. But there we see the pace and the acceleration of 27 Josh Watson as he gets onto the straights. That'll be key for him. 25 Nisanka knows that he can't let up. He knows who he's dealing with. He's very familiar with all the drivers out there on the track, not least the man who's giving him all this grief. And 27 Josh Watson is being persistent, but he's still being held off by 25 Pema Nisanka. Well, can he last the distance here, 25 Nisanka? It will be an incredible effort if he can, because look at the speed from 27. Josh Watson as once again, he tries to go around the outside. He goes the long way around. And with 3 laps to go, Emma Nisanka has done exceptionally well to hold on to this race lead. A stunning performance so far. But we know that within the blink of an eye, that can all change as 179 Jordan Halligan-Bunce joins Josh Watson in trying to just turn the screw and force the hand of 25 Emma Nisanka, who so far remains unmoved. Well, he has led from the get-go. There's really not long to go in this race now. It has been a brilliant performance in this 8-lap race from 25 Emma Nisanka. But there is still time for either 179 Jordan Halligan-Bunce, who's moved into second spot, or 27 Josh Watson to do something about that. And here comes 179 Jordan Halligan-Bunce to spoil the party late on, going round turn 4, taking the checkered flag extremely late on. 27 Josh Watson, he takes second, and it's heartbreak for 25 Emma Nisanka, who was superb throughout. You always felt it was going to be an extremely tough job for him to hang on to that lead. There was competition all the way around from 27 Josh Watson, and then out of nowhere came 179 Jordan Halligan-Bunce. It was late, it was great. What a race. Only 8 laps, but a fantastic performance. And has seen 179 Jordan Halligan-Bunce steal that checkered flag late on. So a third different winner in the third different race of the mini stocks tonight. Give it up for 179, your race winner, Jordan Halligan-Bunce. Once again, your race winner, 179, Jordan Halligan-Bunce. And he's still got hopes of making it a successful one at that. But the cars ahead of him so far have not let it be a joyful return to the raceway, which has given him such wonderful memories, including a fantastic year where he was champion the last season. We do have number 40, Danny Quayle, the man who's won 2 times already tonight, 358 Mark Hargreaves. Alongside him, number 10, Mike Craine. Usually those two go hell for leather and make it a fantastic battle on the track. Mike Craine, I don't think he will mind me saying, it's been a slightly disappointing meeting for him so far tonight, but what can he do to rectify that in this next production rods race? 931 this evening is Brandon Parker. Josh French's car 53. The driver of car 69 is Georgina Moore. And then you have Nick Ford making his return, the Maverick. As Quayle leads ahead of Mark Hargreaves, then comes number 10, Mike Craine. Turn 4, which cost him dear in the previous race, and it was very out of character. He's usually so good, is Mike Craine, a true champion. I want to get back to his best in this race. Well, ahead of him, 358 Mark Hargreaves and the current race leader, number 40 Danny Quayle, but behind him, possibly a bit more of a concern for him at this pleasant juncture, 931 Brandon Parker is trying to go around him on his inside, hot on his heels. So far so good for Danny Quayle. Problem zone for number 1, Nick Ford. He will sit out the remainder of this race. And what's on? That's 358 Mark Hargreaves chasing a hat-trick, which is always a great feeling for the drivers. The man in form is 358 Mark Hargreaves. Hargreaves, but he's not in the lead of this race. More interestingly though, a trio of cars fly past the main stand. Leader of those is number 10, Mike Craine, followed by 931 Brandon Parker and 53 Josh French. And 358 Hargreaves has now caught up with Danny Quayle. And it's neck and neck between those two at the moment. The momentum, it seems, is with Hargreaves as he lets fly on that back straight. 53, Josh French just trying to go around. 931, Brandon Parker. No dice though, says Parker, for the time being at least. And there we see it. They're gliding one by one alongside each other at the moment. 40 Danny Quayle and 358 Mark Hargreaves, and Hargreaves does have the power just to nip ahead of 40 Danny Quayle. Well, he has been the man to beat. He won the opening race, he won the second race, he's in line to win the third race in the production rods, and what a night it has been so far for Mark Hargreaves. 69 in the meantime, Georgina Moore lines up alongside number 1, Nick Ford. Mike Craine still doing fantastically well to hold off the threat coming from 53, Josh French, and 931, Brandon Parker. Well, there have been no problems whatsoever for 358 Mark Hargreaves tonight. He's been in scintillating form, and that looks set to continue, barring, you would think, a miracle, unless Danny Quayle can find something from nowhere to unseat 358 Mark Hargreaves, who does win for the third time tonight. It's a hat-trick for Hargreaves. Delight for him and his team. 40 Danny Quayle will take second, and Mike Craine in third to round off the top three. I think it was 53 Josh French coming in fourth, but there wasn't much between him and 931 Brandon Parker. But he has been a class above tonight. He'll be sick of picking up these checkered flags. But from the moment he set out on the track this evening, he announced his presence, he made it clear, he said, "I am here." He's a champion once again. It is a hat-trick for your race winner, the driver of car 358, Mark Hargreaves. Once again, it's a chance for the Bangers to make a name for themselves. 188 Ashley Harrison. He claimed the win in the last race. Who can get their revenge tonight? Well, early problems for 15 Tony Pitt, and there we go, 188 Ashley Harrison racing away. But he takes an early lead on the opening lap ahead of number 30. It's a return of squares. I believe that's William Kane. Then we have 18 Grant Crellin, 71 Stephen Guest, and there 24 Lee Jordan, who was involved in a collision in race 1 in the Bangers. It seems that he's not been able to resolve those issues that his car probably sustained from clattering into the outside of the track after a collision with number 667 Nick Hollister. 188 Ashley Harrison then leads ahead of number 30, that is Squares, William Kane. Number 18, Grant Crellin, is right behind number 30, William Kane. He's probably saying, "Please don't leave me." 188 Ashley Harrison still in the lead. The screech of the tyres as they go round this famous raceway. It is circle game tonight, isn't it? Harrison's looking to make it a second win from his 3 races. And if he can get a win as well, he'll be thinking, both him and his team, why couldn't I have just got the checkered flag in race 1? We could have had it all. Instead, that opening win went to 71 Stephen Guest, who in this race is in 4th place behind your race leader 188 Ashley Harrison. In second still is number 30 William Craine and 18 Grant Craine. And the rest of the drivers on the track were saying, what about us? Well, I can tell you 24 Lee Jordan, he has retired. 15 Tony Pitt is currently in last place, and it looks like he is going to have a premature end to his race as well. Alongside Lee Jordan, he will sit the rest of this race out, but number 30 William Craine has caught up with 188 Ashley Harrison, and he's overtaken him as well. Could it be a winning return for William Craine? He's overtaken 188 Ashley Harrison, so there has been a change in the leadership of this race. It's 30 Craine ahead of Harrison, ahead of 18 Grant Craine and 71 Stephen Guest. Well, if he can hang on, and maybe just put a bit of power as he goes on to these straights, then maybe he will be in contention to win this race. What lap is it? What lap? I think we're looking for red flag. We need the checkered flag, I think, for this race. We have had the winner, I believe. I think we're awaiting the checkered flag. There's been some mix-up in communication. There is the checkered flag. Who won? And it was a win for William Craine. The man known as Squares, and there's plenty of squares on that flag which is waving. The win came for 30 William Craine. It is a winning return for the man known affectionately as Squares. He overtook 188 Ashley Harrison late on, and he took the race win. Well, the victories are being shared in the bangers as well as in the mini stocks tonight. We've had a win for 71 Stephen Guest. We've had a win for 188 Ashley Harrison. And now taking his share of the spoils, your winner of race number 3, number 30, William Squares Craine. Confirmation, your race winner in the third bangers race of the evening, number 30, William Craine. I don't think play a part in this final mini stocks contest. And for 179, Jordan Halligan Bunce, who snatched the victory late on. Agony really for 25, Emma Nisanka, who drove brilliantly well, but just didn't have the legs to go the distance. And out of nowhere, 179, Halligan Bunce flew around the final couple of bends. A superb late charge, and his effort was rewarded with that checkered flag. For the final time tonight then, be sure to show your support for the person you're supporting in these races. We have 25, Pema Nisanka, 27 in the blue with red trim is Josh Watson, then 1, 2, 3 is Ben Kelly in the green and black. And the silver of 179, Jordan Halligan Bunce, but it was far from a silver display from him last time out. It's more gold standard for him, and he'll be looking to replicate that in the final race in the mini stocks tonight. Nisanka with the lead though, as this race is in its infancy. But as we saw, 1 lapse of concentration it can prove tremendously costly. In fairness to Nissanko, I don't think it was anything to do with him. I think it was just the sheer power and brute force of 179 Halligan Bunch that got him over the line in the previous race. But you do feel for 25 Pema Nissanko will be wanting to make it 4 different drivers with 4 wins in the mini stocks tonight. Well, the challenge at the moment for Nissanko is coming from 27 Josh Watson. And those two have been swapping positions all night, really. Nissanko fell behind 27 Josh Watson towards the end of that race as well. That'll be keen for history not to repeat itself this time around. And at this stage of proceedings, it's looking good for 25 Nissanko, although he will be extremely wary of the quality behind him, led by 27 Josh Watson. And look at him, if he sticks his hand out of his window, he'll be able to touch the car of 25 Nissanko. That's how close Josh Watson and the leader Nissanko are. And there is just 1 lap to go. 25 Nissanko is leading. He goes round turn 1 on the final lap, facing a serious challenge from 27 Josh Watson, who's looking to get his hands on a second checkered flag of the evening. Will he finally get the rewards that his efforts have deserved? Round the final bend, number 25, Pema Nissanko with a win. Well, he'll be absolutely delighted with that. A superb drive in the previous race. It was agony for him late on, but no such scenes in the final mini stocks race of the evening, as 25 Pema Nissanko means 4 different people have won the races in the mini stocks tonight. 25 Nissanko will pick up the checkered flag, and he won't want to let go of that one. Give it up for your race winner, the 4th different one in the mini stocks tonight, the driver of car number 25, Pema Nissanko. Confirmation, your race winner number 25, Pema Nissanko. I don't know if that's a leak coming from the car of number 40, Danny Quayle, but it's left a bit of moisture there on the track, which is another obstacle for these drivers to contend with in the final production rods race of the evening. 40 is Danny Quayle, the hat-trick man, the hero of the night. The man who's taken all the plaudits so far is 358 Mark Hargreaves. Can he maintain that 100% record right through to the end of this meeting, which is kindly sponsored this evening by Man Construction? Well, the drivers will have something to say about that. Number 10, Mike Craine. We know how good he can be. But he's just been pipped to the post. He's timed by 358 Mark Hargreaves tonight. Out a brilliant end to the evening. Number 10, Mike Craine. Line through 1 is Brandon Parker. Then we have Josh French in car number 53. 69 is Georgina Moore. And the Maverick, number 1, Nick Ford, is currently leading up the rear. But he won't want to stay there for long. Nobody ever does. Number 40, Danny Quayle, though, is out in the lead, down in front at a 358 Mark Hargreaves. Then comes number 10, Mike Craine, in that green car. The conditions still very, very good out there. It's been dry all day. Just a bit of moisture on the track. It comes on the straight though, so it shouldn't pose too many problems for these drivers, many of whom are experienced. 40 Quayle lead 358 Mark Hargreaves slowly. Made up so much ground on the early leader, Quayle. Well, it feels like he's just been impossible to beat tonight, so what an achievement it would be if number 40, Danny Quayle, could stick it out at the front of this race. Number 10, Mike Craine, is some way back from 358 Hargreaves in third place. Number 1, Nick Ford has retired once again from the blue. A man of such quality himself. Great to see him back here at Onchan Raceway. We hope to see him at the next meeting as well. And hopefully that will go a bit better for him. But 40, Danny Quayle, still in the lead. And he'll be wondering how, because 358 Mark Hargreaves, well, just gives him a little shove there into the back of Quayle's car, but he manages to hold firm and recovers well. Quayle still in the lead. 931 Brandon Parker, he slipped right back. And that's not going to help Quayle, is it? That's not going to benefit him, because now he's thinking, how do I get around 931 Brandon Parker if I do catch up with him? He's going to try and just extend that lead, but every time he tries to, 358 Mark Hargreaves comes back even stronger, even more powerful, even quicker. And there we go, round the outside, Hargreaves into the lead. He looks set to make it 4 from 4. He is the new race leader in the meantime. 53, Josh French has gone round number 10, Mike Craine. Here comes your race leader. Past the main stand, 358, he's gone in a flash, Mark Hargreaves. He's been in imperious form all evening. 40, Danny Quayle is in second. 10, Mike Craine has dropped back into fourth. 53, Josh French then is in third. But he's going toe-to-toe with Danny Quayle. He tries to go around the outside of him, and indeed it looks like he is going to successfully do that. Does he have the power to completely overtake? Yes, he does. So it's all changed at the top then. Hargreaves ahead of 53, Josh French, and Danny Quayle's dropped back 2 spots into third place. But it doesn't get any easier for the life of 40, Danny Quayle. There's your checkered flag. He has made it 4 from 4. Mark Hargreaves, he wasn't content with a hat-trick. He had to go one better. It's been a perfect night for Mark Hargreaves. 53, Josh French in second, and 40, Danny Quayle taking third. And once again, he will take the checkered flag. It's a familiar routine now at the end of the production rods, as it has been all evening. What a night it's been for the driver of car number 358, Mark Hargreaves. Well, we've still got one more bangers race to come tonight, and there have been plenty of different drivers picking up the checkered flag in that, but it's not been the case in the production rods. The night has well and truly belonged to that man. Green flag goes for the final time tonight. It comes in the bangers. Is there going to be a collision early on? 188, actually Harrison just slowing up there. 30, William Kane with an electric start. Well, can he bring his form from the last race into the final one of the night? Here at Onchan Raceway, number 30, William Kane, with a brilliant start for him. Moving into second place early doors. 15, Tony Pitt is in the lead. And at the moment, it's a pretty good lead for number 15, Tony Pitt. He'll be hoping that continues the whole way round, but I have a feeling that it won't, as number 18, Craine, surpasses number 30, William Craine, on the inside. So exchanging positions early on for 30, William Craine. And just a reminder, if you could please keep behind the white wall. Sanka letting that success from the mini stocks go to his head. 15, Tony Pitt though, he is in the lead. 30, William Craine, and number 18, Craine, involved in a brilliant battle out there for second position at the moment, and it's 30 Squares who has the advantage. Stephen Guest in car 71 and 188, Ashley Harrison, not done much in this final bangers race. But we know, considering they have been winners already tonight, they are capable of unleashing hell when it comes to it to get themselves in the mix to pick up that checkered flag. Brilliant so far for number 15, Tony Pitt, but it does look like he's losing a bit of power as he goes onto that back straight, and cam 30, William Craine, and number 18, Craine, seized upon that as the handbrake goes on, and he's drifted out wide there again, and he does look like he is losing power as well. And look at that, they need no second interpretation. Number 30, William Craine, and 18, Craine, well, they're nip and tuck at the moment as they go head to head for battle for second spot. So far it is Squares who has the lead. A final reminder, would you please keep behind the white wall here. 71, Stephen Guest, he is out of proceedings. He won't be picking up a second checkered flag. It looked like he was lurking too far behind anyway to force any real challenge. And again, swerving out of control. This is a disaster for 15, Tony Pitt. And not only did he lose power and swerve and lose control, but number 18, Craine, absolutely battered into the side of him. And it's great to see that the driver is okay, but the car, well, that looks like it's black and blue. Number 30, though, William Craine. It's now a clear path for him to make it 2 wins from 4 races and an excellent return to the stock car racing. Well, the race is being red flagged. 18, Craine is out of his car. 15, Tony Pitt. Well, the handbrake went on. He just swerved. He lost control of his car momentarily. Gone into the trophy presentations. This evening's meeting sponsored by Man Construction. Racing in the mini stocks, the bangers, and the production rods this evening. We'll start with our trophy presentation in the Window Wizard mini stocks. In third place overall tonight, the driver of car number 25, Hema Nisanka. In second place tonight, the driver of car number 179, Jordan Halligan-Bunce. But your overall winner in the mini stocks this evening, number 27, Josh Watson. Georgina Moore to the main stand, please. To the main stand, Georgina Moore. Moving on to the AJ Quality Butchers Bangers in third place overall tonight. T-Force number 71, Stephen Guest. Second place tonight with 2 wins from 4 races. A welcome return for number 30, Squares, William Craine. But your overall winner this evening, number 188, Ashley Harrison. And finally, in the Swift Motors production roles this evening, in third place overall, number 40, Danny Quayle. In second place overall tonight, number 53, Josh French. But your overall winner this evening with 4 wins from 4 races, Burnley's finest, makes some mother chuffing noise for number 358, Mark Hargreaves. And your top female driver tonight, number 69, Georgina Moore.
I'm coming back.